foot. So if you're right-handed, I'm going to say your opposite foot is your left foot, and what you want to do is pivot around that foot and turn your body back. And so your right foot should pivot back around your left to get yourself turned to the side. And once you get yourself in a square stance where your right foot has pivoted back around behind your left and you're in a square stance, at that point you would want to take several small, quick steps on the balls of your feet to move yourself back. And that would end up moving yourself to the left, to move yourself out of the way of the oncoming ball. And that's going to move your body out of the way of the ball and allow you to hit at the right side of your body. Let me repeat that one more time. So you're in a ready position facing forwards. You identify the ball is coming right at you. You're going to want to take your right foot, pivot around your left foot, which is going to stay planted to allow you to turn your body back. Turn yourself back so that you're in a square stance. Take several small steps back, so towards where your back is facing, which is going to end up being to the left side of the court, and take several small, quick little steps to move yourself out of the way of the oncoming ball. That's the best footwork that you can possibly use to get yourself out of the way. If you're a lefty, it would be the opposite. You would take your left foot and pivot it around your right foot, and then move yourself back quickly towards the right, assuming that you're trying to hit a forehand. If you're trying to hit a backhand, for either way, it would be the opposite. But this pivoting and turning and taking quick little steps on the balls of your feet is the most important part. That's what's going to actually move yourself out of the way. That's the best footwork to use. Now, what if the ball is coming to one hip or another? Or as Fred described it, he said a righty with the ball coming towards his left foot. And I can tell you guys that in college tennis, when I was playing doubles, we would commonly aim for hips. So if I was playing a righty, I would aim for their left hip and try to jam them up on their backhand side. That would be a common way for me to communicate that to my partner. If the ball is coming towards one side or the other, but it's not comfortable, if it's not giving you enough space that you're able to hit a comfortable, confident swing, and it's going to be jamming you up, then it depends on kind of how difficult exactly the shot is. If you have enough time, pick your stronger side and still move in that direction. So Fred was mentioning a serve that comes at his left foot. Well, Fred, if you've got the time to get around it and you can hit a forehand, then do it if your forehand is better. Don't settle for a backhand if you don't have to. If you have time to get around it, do use your forehand swing. You just really better make sure that you've got enough time to get around that ball. And you would use the same footwork that I described for when the ball comes directly at you. If you don't have enough time and the ball is really getting on top of you quickly and you don't have the chance to get around and hit your more confident shot, then you're going to have to, unfortunately, settle for your backhand side or whichever side the ball happens to be coming towards. And at that point, you would do the same footwork, but you would just pivot around the other way. And so for you, a backhand, Fred, you would take that left foot, pivot it back around your right, take those quick steps to the right to move your body out of the way. And this is something you guys need to practice. You can practice it without even being on a tennis court. Just practice the footwork. Practice doing it quickly and pivoting, moving back probably 2-3 quick little steps to get to the side, and then make your swing. Go back to a ready position and do it again. It's important to practice this stuff so that in the middle of a match you guys can do it without thinking about it. And obviously doing this on a practice court would be very valuable as well. Now let me talk briefly about volleys. I mentioned that volleys are the other shot that people really tend to get jammed during. And the reason for this is because you're close to the net. And so you don't always have a lot of time to react to the ball. It's not like a ground stroke where the ball is bouncing and you've got time to set yourself up. The ball is coming right at you, and there's very little time to react to the shot. Now, to avoid it, I've got a couple things for you guys to keep in mind and to do. First of all, you must learn how to use a split step. This is very, very important. You guys, if you're not split stepping already, you've got to start doing it. and this goes for the return of serve too, but especially for the volleys because of your lack of time. You've got to get yourself in a wide, ready position on the balls of your feet. You've got to get your feet moving before the ball starts coming to you.